Today, I'm going to be charging this with that. Let's do it.
Yeah. For Sharks, obviously. On the lock.
It became steel resistant.
On the weather. If anyone works in earth moving, they'll know what this is. This is the traditional hand grease gun used to grease up our machines on a daily basis. Now, we've evolved since these, and we've gone to a cordless style, which is what everyone uses nowadays. Similar to your cordless drill, you charge the battery, plug it in, and away you go. But the problem is, how often do you forget to charge this thing? And how often do you start using it at work and it dies and you can't actually charge it till you get home again? So I'm going to show you a way to charge this, which is one of the reasons I bought the BYD. The BYD apparently can charge using one of the outlets inside the tub, and you get a V2L cable, which is a vehicle to load cable, which plugs into the outside outlet of your car and gives you power points outside so you can reach a bit further. Let's do a bit of a test run and see how it goes. Now, before we start, I just want to make mention that you need to have the ignition on in order for this to work. So in the BYD tub, you'll get 3 10 amp, 240 volt charging outlets. Let's plug the charger in and see what happens. There you go. It's flashing red, baby. So obviously the charger works. Let's plug in the battery. And if it's good, we should get a green flash. Let's see. Is that flashing? You tell me. Yes, it is. It's flashing, so it works. There you go. So that works. I can hear the motor running. So the motor must be running like a generator to power up this. Now, one thing I don't know is how long it can do that for. So I'll have to find that out. Will it actually go for, a few hours, or will it turn off after a certain time? And the other thing is, I want to know, will it actually charge this in the same time as a regular power point in the home? Anyway, look out for that. Now, let's go and see how it works charging from the outside using the V2L cable. So with me now, I have the V2L cable, which is a vehicle to load. It has the sockets on this end, and then it has the charging point end here. So let's go plug it in and see what happens. As I plug it in, I notice that I hear the locking noise. So it definitely locks itself in, which is good. You can't take it out. And it turns blue. So it's flashing blue now. And I can hear the car giving me some beeps. Let's have a look at what it says on the dash here. So I can see two things on the dash. So the dash actually says VTOL in progress. It's got a tip there. Please pull out the discharger after discharging it as a power consuming operation. Well, there you go. And it says remaining discharging time. Then on the actual screen, the center screen, it says vehicle to load. If you press that little green button or slide it across, it'll unlock the charging point on the vehicle. Then it just says, start the engine to generate electricity when the battery is too low, which I should put on. So I'll turn that on. And then the remaining duration of a single discharge is 5 hours nearly. There we go. All right. So this is the charging point. Here is the battery charger. First, we'll unplug it. Let's plug it in and see what happens. I'll do it so you can see. All right, that's in. So there is nothing showing here yet. So I gather that this must be turned off. Let's press the on button. Still can't see anything. Oh, it's working. Look at that. It's red. All right. Just like the one in the tub. And now what I'll do is I'll plug this in and we should see green flashing lights there. Yes, it works. So it charges with the V2L cable. So let's also do a bit of a test run here. Let's see what happens if I turn off the socket here. Ready? It should turn off this battery. Is it still flashing? It might turn off in a second. It has. It's switched off. So the on-off button definitely works. Let's switch it back on. That's charging again. Let's do the circuit breaker. Are you ready? Can't get my fingers there. Whoop. Need like 20 hands here. All right, let me plug this back in. Now let's see what happens when you press the circuit breaker. So that's charging at the moment. Circuit breaker. Has it turned off? Nah, what is that? Nah, still charging. Maybe I was wrong. It's not a circuit breaker. Okay, sometimes I get things wrong. Anyway, so that obviously works as well. So that is the V2L charger working from the vehicle. So if I scroll over here, you'll see it's actually working from the plug there, and you can run this wherever you want. To undo this plug, what you're going to do is you come back inside the vehicle. So this is what it looks like on the dash. It'll tell you that there's actual charging in progress, and it'll have in the center screen here, vehicle to load. If I press that green button, it'll unlock. So I'll come back out here, and it will now allow me to pull the plug out. So there you go, the plug is out. And what it will do, I'll put that down. What it will do is it'll actually tell me, confirm that the charging port has been closed. And if I do okay, it'll actually say here, that the port cap is not closed. How intelligent is that? It can actually tell that I still haven't shut the charging port. So we'll close that up now. We'll close up the charging port now then. Close that cap. And then we'll go back to here, and the screen should be clear now. Yep, that's gone from the screen. And there you go. So the car's still on. We'll switch the car off. And that's it. Everything's off. And charging is complete. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more about the BYD Shark, go and check it out on my YouTube channel. Go to the BYD Shark 6 playlist and check out what's there. If you've got some ideas or you want me to check something else out, also let me know. But there's plenty more to come. I've got some good ideas that I'm going to show you guys. See you in the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For trucks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel resistant.